Hi, I'm Snow, and this is
Gas and go with Snow. Time to steal the show.
Welcome to another episode of Gas and Go with Snow. This one is pretty special to me. I have been looking for one of these for years. I used to have a 1986 Buick Grand National. This is a 1987. So this car is one of the cleanest examples of a Grand National that I think I've ever seen. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Buick Grand National is, this car has a cult following. You hear about Camaros and Monte Carlos and stuff. This was kind of the unsung hero of the 80s. 1987, this was the fastest production car in the world. Now, let's check out a couple of little features on this guy. One, you can always tell a Grand National, they're always gonna have the Grand National badging. And you can get a Grand National in any color you want, as long as it's black. Now, this hood bolt here definitely gives away that something's going on under the hood. And you see the 3.8, the sequential fuel injection, that's indicative of a 6-cylinder. And for those of you who don't know, this logo serves dual purpose. It looks like a turbo, but it also looks like a 6. Now, my email address is Super 6, right? What is a Super 6? I'll show you what a Super 6 is. That's what a Super 6 is. This is a 231 V6, a GM made product, and this thing was in so many cars after the Grand National. But the Grand National did something special with it. They put a turbo on it. And when they did that, it boosted in a typical era where cars made 125 to 175 horsepower. This car made 245. Now, the same year, they also made a GNX, and the GNX made 275, but everybody who's ever put one on a dyno got over 300 horsepower out of it. But anyway, that's what a Super 6 is, and the Super 6 was called that because it beat V8s, V12s, it beat everything in 1987. But now, this one, clean example. So we come right here to the back of this car, and you look at the finish. It is incredible. All panels have been either replaced or repainted, and everything on this car is 100% stock. That's one of the things that, for me as a car enthusiast, is gonna be a tough row to hoe, because I am not gonna upgrade anything on this car. If we look in here, this even has the original radio and speakers in this car. Look on the dash and you see the Grand National. I am really happy with the purchase. I have a couple of people, and you know who you are. Big thanks for helping me get this car, because it wasn't just it fell in my lap. We had to do some research, we had to find some, and I think we kissed a lot of frogs before we found the prince. So stay tuned for a whole lot more on this car. We're gonna do some road tests, we're gonna get out, we're gonna drive it. I put 1,000 miles on this car, I had it less than a week. So she's gonna be on the road. If you guys see me out in traffic, say hi, and definitely tune in to Gas and Go with Snow.
The king of the streets got the swagger, oh my. First shot he needs to do with a low rider machine. Cherry red paint, chrome wheels like gleam. Snow pulls out his camera, ready to roll. Gas and go with Snow, time to steal the show.
All right, hold on. There we go. Boom.